The efficiency of the Ford Ecoboost. Now, efficiency is doing better. What is really being done if it's doing better? There's no replacement for displacement. Well, maybe there is. Displacement refers to the size of an engine calculated on the volume that an engine would displace. If each cylinder were filled with a liquid of gas, such as air, the internal combustion engine has operated in much the same way since its inceptions, well over 100 years ago. More power generally came from more displacement. An engine size or displacement is generally measured by its volume, either in cubic inches or in metric equivalent cubic centimeters, or liters. Back in the day, Bronco offered a 302 cubic inch 8-cylinder or 200 cubic inch 6-cylinder engine. More recently, the 302 cubic inch engine has been referred in metric terms and called the 5-liter or 5.0 liter. The 200 cubic inch 6-cylinder, if it were still being produced today, would be referred to as a 3.3 liter engine. Ford efficiently designed the Ecoboost family engine, and it delivers 2 to 3 times the power of an original Bronco powertrain per cubic inch of displacement, while providing industry-leading levels of fuel economy. Now, to better understand and appreciate the Ecoboost technology, let's compare the performance of the original Bronco engine and some earlier Ford engines to the performance that the Ecoboost will bring to the 2021 Bronco. And let's look at some pics right quick. And let's look at this Ecoboost V6 engine. Earlier automobile engines didn't make much power for the size, and certainly weren't very efficient by today's standards. The good old Ford Model T had a 177 cubic inch or 2.9 liter 4-cylinder engine, produced just 20 horsepower and 85 pound-feet of torque. Over the years, engine displacement grew to increase power. Now, by the 1920s, Lincoln produced a 5.9 liter 358 cubic inch engine, produced 90 horsepower. Each decade saw an increase in both power and engine size. Now, by the 1960s, displacement grew to 428 to 440, 456, and 460 cubic inches. Horsepower increased and fuel economy just dropped. The 1970s faced rising fuel prices and emission concerns, and many of the big engines were detuned. Power dropped off dramatically in an attempt to make cleaner running cars. Fossil fuel availability and environmental concerns would drive the future of automobiles. The 1980 brought small, more efficient cars. More small than efficient, really. It was time for engineers to roll up their sleeves and change the way automobile engines were designed. Now, if we look at the Ford Bronco power plant, past and present, we can go by the numbers to see the advance in efficiency. An added and possibly unexpected bonus in developing a more efficient power plant was increased performance. The 1966 Bronco was initially available with 170, and it had and then there was a 2.8 liter straight 6-cylinder engine. It produced about 105 horsepower. Soon, the 200 CI 6-cylinder, cubic inches that is, 3.3 liter was available with a jump to 120 horsepower. Certainly more power than the 1920s. Lincoln, from an engine standpoint, about a half the size. A big improvement, but more was still possible. Now, the new generation Ford Power, known as the Ecoboost, brought both power and efficiency to the Ford products. The new Bronco will offer the Ecoboost engine in 140 cubic inch 2.3 liter and 165 cubic inch 2.7 liter, producing 270 horsepower and 310 horsepower respectively. What a difference 100 years can make. The Model T, with an engine a half a liter larger than the 2.3 Ecoboost, made about one-third the horsepower. The 2.7 Ecoboost makes about 3 times the power of that of the original straight six from the 1966 Bronco and twice the power of the beloved 289 V8. Boy, this Bronco really looked good in the wilderness in the Colorado with the mountains in the background. What an awesome SUV. And what we have here, again, you can look at the numbers. You can see the engine from the 2.3 Ecoboost 4 all the way to the 69 Bronco 302 V8. And knowing that back in the day that V8 created only 210 horsepower, as you can see here. But now the four-cylinder is creating 270 horsepower. And the torque is 310 just on the four-cylinder. And back in 69, it was 295. So you're getting more. A lot more. And that makes a big difference in better fuel consumption. Which is just straight up awesomeness. You can see the difference. So this is just to give you guys some idea about the efficiency of the EcoBoost engines. This is AO Automotive Reviews. Thanks for watching. Remember, like, share, and subscribe.
If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more interesting videos.